They almost canceled graduation that year. Not because of the storm outside, not because of the power outage the night before, but because of what someone wrote across the gym floor in permanent ink. This school forgot him, but we didn't. No one knew who wrote it, but everyone knew who it was about. Thomas Glenn, the janitor, the man who arrived before sunrise, the man who hadn't missed a day in 24 years, the man who stopped smiling the day his son never came home. Aaron Glenn, track captain, first in his class, gone in an instant, a drunk driver. 3 years ago. Since then, Thomas kept walking the same halls his son once did. He swept the gym floor where Aaron had won medals. He wiped the trophy case where Aaron's name still lived. He stayed not because he had to, but because it was the last place where Aaron felt close. Most students didn't know the story. New teachers didn't ask. They just saw an older man in the same gray shirt and eyes that never looked up. Until that morning, the intercom buzzed. "Graduates, please report to the auditorium." Thomas went the other way, to the mop closet, back to work, until a voice stopped him. A freshman, out of breath. "Mr. Glenn, they're calling your name." He blinked. "My name?" They said, "You have to come to the stage." So Thomas walked, each step heavier than the last. He paused at the doors, unsure, then pushed them open. The auditorium turned silent. No one clapped. No one whispered. They just stared at the man in the faded uniform holding a rag. At the podium stood a girl, valedictorian. Her hand shook. "This year," she said, "our school lost something we never truly appreciated. But some losses aren't loud. Some are quiet, like a father, still showing up. Like a mop, still gliding down a hallway long after his heart stopped beating." She held out a red folder. "This diploma doesn't have a name printed on it, because the man it belongs to never asked for credit. He just kept showing up." "Mr. Glenn," her voice cracked, "this is for you." Silence. Then chairs moved. Students stood. Caps lifted. Hands began to clap not for grades, but for presence. Thomas stepped forward. Hands shaking not from age, but disbelief. He took the folder, looked out over the crowd, and saw something he hadn't seen in years. Recognition. In the front row, an empty chair. On it, a photo of Aaron, cap gown, framed, smiling, waiting. Thomas looked down and smiled back. If this story touched you, let us know where you're watching from. Subscribe for more stories that don't just entertain. They stay with you.